Hi, my name's Sam Barlow and I am the founder of Fit Mums and Friends.
Hi, I'm Hazel McHugh and I'm one of the volunteer run leaders.
I also have two roles within the club. I'm an assistant coach and a volunteer run leader. And Fit Mums is a group for all sorts of people. It's not just for women, it's for men. We've got every single age group and it's for every size and every ability of being able to run or walk. We have a series of sessions, running, walking and buggy burn for all sorts of people and at all different times of the week across Hull and East Riding. Fit Mums and Friends started because I wanted to make some friends. My little boy had started school and I was realising as a full-time working mum I wasn't getting to meet other parents. So I asked the teacher if she'd put a few flyers in the book bag of my son's bag at school and hand them out to the rest of the class, and I invited people to come for a run with me. That was in February 2009. 5 people turned up that night and we're now in 2013. At the end of this membership year we had 250 members of Cottingham Fit Mums alone, and we also now have 3 other Fit Mums and Friends groups across Hull and East Riding.
Well, I started running with Fit Mums a good 2 years ago now, and really enjoyed the experience. And Fit Mums was really valuable in bringing my running from next to nothing to actually running a marathon. And I wouldn't have done that without Fit Mums, so I wanted to give something back to the club.
And I obviously started the group and became a run leader in order to have that sort of expertise about how to look after the people running. And amazingly, I really quickly found that I get an almost greater buzz out of supporting other people than I do out of running myself. And being a runner prior to this all starting, I need that buzz from running, but I definitely get that now from supporting other people. I volunteer because it gives me the best feeling in the world, and I cannot believe how I can take a bunch of complete beginners out for a run and to see them achieve to the running of a 1 mile, which they think they're just not capable of doing. It just gives you such a good feeling, and I just love it. And I also, from my point of view of being an organiser at Fit Mums, I get so much joy seeing people come along who started off as runners, maybe start off in the 1 mile group and then go on to become run leaders.
Yeah, I'll echo what Sam says there. It's a real buzz to see people setting their own goals and reaching those, especially those that are really starting out, that believe they can't run, they've never run before, they're desperate to get fit, meet new people, and you can really see them progress week on week, and helping them to do that is just a real pleasure and a privilege.
And I think it's not so much about the achievement, isn't so much about the running as all the other things, the other aspects and the benefits from being a volunteer. So we've seen people who lack confidence go on to be able to lead a group of 10-15 runners or walkers. We've seen people who've had enormous difficulties in their own lives and yet have come to us and taken on volunteer roles, and it's really given them something, enhancing their CV, improving self-esteem. That it's, we jokingly say in the club it's not really about the running, but actually that's what we all come to do. I think probably we hosted Sport Relief last year, Sport Relief Mile 1, 3 and 6 mile last year. That was an enormous event that took an awful lot of support from a lot of people, but that was an event for the community and so many people turned up. We were astounded by the numbers that came, but we were putting on an event for everybody, and Fit Mums is so much about creating opportunities for everybody. We're passionate about making it possible for families to exercise, so we have sessions with childcare, we have sessions for children as young as 6 years old, and that event was really quite something, wasn't it? It was we all felt really proud of that. I personally would absolutely love to do the coaching qualification. I feel like I've worked my way up from run leader to assistant coach, and it seems the next logical step, but also because the number of people that we now have in the club, we need to strengthen the top end of the organisation, I suppose. So I'd really love to do that.
I think for me it's probably just about continuing to support those people that are especially new to running and helping to motivate them and to see them grow. Although I'm quite happy to get involved in other admin Stuff.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I suppose the thing is, as well as our volunteer run leaders and walk leaders and assistant coaches and coaches, there are a large number of other types of volunteers from the club. So we have people that we need people with admin sort of skills. So we have a great committee who give an awful lot, and also we have our PND scheme. So we actually have a scheme that supports women with postnatal depression, and that is a real success story, I think, for Fit Mums, because we have recruited from Fit Mums. We have trained people up, giving them the skills and awareness about postnatal depression, and they're now going out there and supporting women to access Fit Mums exercise session to help them manage the debilitating symptoms of PMD. We would love people to come along and get involved in all that Fit Mums has to offer, and all people need to do is make contact with us and feel brave enough to come down and see what it's like, because running sounds scary, but it really isn't.
We're a really friendly bunch.
Yeah, and the one thing people say is, I wish I'd known it was like this, then I wouldn't have had to wait for my friend for the last 6 months to be able to come down. So if you're interested, come down, meet us, or give me an email, and the email address is info@fitmums.org.uk, and you can also check out the website, which is www.fitmums.org.uk.
My name's Amanda Bird. I've been with Fit Mums probably about a year and a half, and like Sam says, very friendly bunch of people. Even if you're very slow at running and really not a sort of super fast runner, it's the place to be, because really it's about getting together, enjoying the act of running. It's not about how fast you are or whether you're faster than other people. It's about getting out there as a friendly group. Right, that's a fairly new initiative, started this year for ages 6 upwards. There was a lot of demand from Fit Mums members to say, look, I'm running and my kids would love to run, but there's lots of issues around insurance and safeguarding and safety. So really the juniors needed their own dedicated section, so that's what Sam brilliantly has done. She set up Fit Mums Juniors, which generally runs twice a month. It starts with a warm-up session. It does a short run of either a mile or 2 miles for the older kids, or kids who feel they've got more running in their legs. It's very gently done. There's a warm down at the end. It's not competitive, although some of the lads are really, really gung-ho. They love to go for it. And we encourage everybody just to get involved, give it a go. There are run leaders to take the kids out, but obviously the parents can run with them if they like. And it's dedicated to the kids. It's 45 minutes that's just for the kids. Yeah, you can have a look on the Fit Mums website, and there's lots of information about all the things we do. It will tell you when the Fit Mums junior sessions are actually running, and you can just come on down. There is a form to fill in fairly. Obviously we take the paperwork very seriously as far as the juniors are concerned, so there is a form to fill in, so we've got a record of your address and any medical concerns, and you bring that along and we make sure we keep the paperwork up to date, and then you come along and give it a go.